Namaste. Uh, Hi Karthik, how are you?
The word way is a set of guiding principles that really shape how Wharton influences the world.
Right, can you hear me? Am I audible, visible? Venus in Virgo at the time, marriage good or bad or neutral, sir? As I said, you just need to go through my articles on astrology and marriage. Okay. You are very new to my website or my channel, you have no idea what you are asking. Okay. So I have some different views on astrology and marriage. I don't think astrology has any connection with marriage, which is a social institution. Okay. So astrology should not even be used in a social institution like marriage. But if Venus is in Virgo, relationship can be difficult. Okay. Relationship, not marriage. I am not talking about relationship. It can be like a difficult relationship for from both the sides. Okay. Not only for girl or guy, nothing like that. From both the sides. Mm, you. Mm, Good to see you again. Would like to know what means Sun Mars in Aries in the eighth house. Person can be highly willpowered. Okay, like very strong willpowered. Mars is in moon sign in eighth house of instabilities. Like person have lots of courage to face all the instabilities of life. So that's good. Sun Mars in Aries means both are in good dignity. Okay, so this is also kind of very good for his authority recognition from like eighth house related matters. Eighth house is uh, like serving other people, business benefits, all these things. Okay, so it can be good from that perspective also. But when it comes to relationship matters, lots of issues in like relationship with uh, uh, with people. Okay, lots of ego issues. uh, for business matters, like a person can be like a very aggressive business person, aggressive in the sense innovative business person. If birth chart Saturn third aspect Sun in ninth house from seventh house, while Rahu in 10th house, is good to stay away from father to align with the chart. Yeah, it can be. Anyways, Rahu Ketu in the fourth 10th axis is never a like very good or beneficial axis for relationship with parents. Ketu in the fourth house, Rahu in the 10th house, it is like very difficult for home life. That is one indication. And other thing you said, Saturn in the seventh aspecting Sun in the ninth can give troubles with the father, authority figures, and all person. If they can stay away, it will be better for them. Okay. Mm, okay. Mhm. Mhm. Hi Madhu, how are you? Mm, Priya, hi Priya. I am fine, thank you. How are you? If Ketu in the fourth house, then renting a house in the name of the native is not recommended as owning the house in his name. Renting can still be fine. Individual property should not be there. It has lots of conditions. Okay, like I have Ketu in the fourth house, but I have like this property is on my name, but it is in apartment system. Individual house is not there. Okay, when I had like independent house, I had lots of issues there with people, with the property itself, with the construction of the property itself. So and this shows that individual property should not be there in a person's name, but otherwise if the person is into a rented property or joint ownership, okay, 2 3 people owning a property, this is good enough. So these conditions are there. Okay, uh, as far as possible, person should not buy property in his own name. Thank you, I'm good too. Right. Okay. Right. For Taurus moon, how retrograde Saturn in Aquarius transit can go if Saturn is also retrograde in birth chart? Please share your views. Retrograde Saturn is any planet retrograde can make you revert back on things related with that planet, whichever house it rules. Like you are asking for Taurus moon. So from Taurus moon, Saturn rules the ninth and the 10th. Okay, now Saturn itself represents duty and responsibility. 10th house also represents duty and responsibility, work, career, and all these things. Person will reflect back over and over again about his duty and responsibility in life. What he should be doing, what he should not be doing. Okay, what he can do better to make his authority and recognition better in this world. So this is what this Saturn retrograde. Saturn represents duty and responsibility. It makes us reflect back on those duty and responsibilities. Likewise, any other planet, Venus retrograde, person will reflect back over his relationship of finances and all. Mercury retrograde, communications. Okay, person will reflect back and all these. So any planet going retrograde makes you reflect back on things related with that planet. If Venus is in Libra sign, or also like the houses it rules. So in this case, ninth and 10th, Saturn ruling. So person may reflect back upon his higher education, also his relationship with father, also his relationship at workplace, also with the other people and all. So all these will be reflections. Okay. Uh, it is Saturn return, so intensity can be higher because Saturn going over Saturn. Okay, so it is like two Saturn sitting in one house. Right. You're welcome. If Venus is in Libra sign in the sixth house and hammed between two malefics, as Venus is weak, so being the Lagna Lord, how will it affect natives' health and personality? Health wise, like Venus represents sugar related health issues, sugar, diabetes, kidney, urine, and these type of health issues. Okay, so person should be careful about his health issues initially, like as it is also Pacha house and Dushtana house. Initially person can, initially means when he is growing up as a kid, as a teenager, up to like 20s also, person should be more careful about his health, more proactive about his health. When like planet matures and we mature around along with it, then things can be handled in a better way. But otherwise, like in initial life, they can have lots of issues in health related matters. So that's where I see a person should be extra careful. uh, in overall life also, because Venus is for the first lord, physical body, immune system, personality, overall life, and there also person will feel like very restricted results, okay, very limited results, because it is hammed in between two strong malefics. Okay. Right. Buying property in his spouse name is okay, sir, whereas his spouse Ketu is in 11th house. First of all, I'm not giving any prediction here. I have to see both the charts, then I can say. So if you really have a concern, please take consultation from astrologer of your choice. Okay, like this I cannot tell, because the other person, she has Ketu in the 11th, she can have any other planet in the 4th house, any other malefic. She can have fourth lord in any of the good dignity, bad dignity, that will change in the case, the course. It can be like dasha of any other different planet. So yeah, this is not the forum of getting consultation. Okay, you can just ask conceptual questions. Okay, I cannot tell about this one. As debilitated Saturn in the seventh house direct aspects Lagna, having Mars making native lazy. How to overcome this? Go beyond that laziness. That's it. Saturn and Mars are not making lazy. Person himself wants to be lazy. Okay, so it is not. Let's not blame on planets anything in our life. Okay, anything in our life, because if we blame anyone else, including astrology or planets, there is no possibility of any improvement happening in life, because you cannot change planets. Okay, Saturn will be there on. So person can always say this, that Saturn is making me lazy. Okay, so now you cannot do anything with such a person. So we have to take responsibility on ourselves. We want to be lazy. Person, another thing about laziness, person is not always lazy for everything in life. Whatever I want to do, I can be very like quick in that. Okay, I may forget my laziness in that time. Whatever I don't want to do, I can be lazy there. Okay, so lots of ifs and buts are involved. For Taurus ascendant, Jupiter in 12th house, 12th house Aries, and Jupiter Dasha running with the current transit, I feel low in energy. Is this normal? Yeah, but again, it is like going beyond that. Okay, you have to like make an effort to go beyond that feeling of laziness, because if you again say that because of Jupiter Dasha and because Jupiter sitting in the 12th house, you are feeling lazy, then nothing can happen, right? Jupiter is going to remain in your 12th house throughout your life. So, do you mean to say that you are supposed to be lazy throughout your life? Okay. So, this is where I feel that we should take responsibility on ourselves. Then only there is a possibility of an improvement. Okay. If you feel lazy, anyone, if you feel like procrastinating things, push yourself double in those time periods. Okay. Lagna Lord in Ardhara Nakshatra in fourth house conjunct with Rahu. Lagna Lord in Ardhara Nakshatra in fourth house conjunct with Rahu. Life path can go through major changes, major instabilities. Instabilities can be related with home life or mother or relationship with mother and all these kind of things. Okay. Jupiter Rahu in Gemini, I guess. Ardhara, right. Jupiter Rahu in Gemini. So it can be difficult for home life and all, but it's still like person can have good amount of properties. Also, like person can like prosper well in foreign lands. Good for business oriented life, business oriented career, because Ketu is coming into the 10th house, 10th house of your job setup career. Ketu is separation, so focus on business oriented career. Uh, as we know that five of the planets rule two signs each, right? And Pisces ascendant Saturn rules. Does that mean that those houses are conjunct because of the same ruler? Yeah, this is one of the way of analyzing ascendants. There is some connection. I won't say conjunct. I will say there is some connection between the two houses. Okay, understand it like this. Suppose Leo ascendant chart. Venus rules the third house. Venus rules the 10th house. Okay, third house of self efforts, 10th house of career authority recognition. From where this person is getting career authority in recognition is self efforts. 10th lord and third lord is the same planet. Okay, so career authority recognition through self efforts. So there is a connection between two houses. Best insights are yours. Whatever the good we like to do, we can't be lazy. But when we stuck in simple job sat up while Rahu in the 10th house, how to overcome this problem, and that working under someone at the rate Rahu Mahadasha. When you have problems while working under someone in Rahu Mahadasha or due to any planetary placement, that planetary placement is guiding you that you should not be working there. That is an indication from the universe that work for yourself, start your own business. These kind of indications like universe is providing you. Okay, by giving all the troubles, universe can guide you only by giving troubles. Okay, if I am feeling frustrated in some doing something, universe is telling me don't do that thing. Okay, that's it. As you gave the example of Leo ascendant, here does that mean that younger sibling is involved with the government? Yeah, it can also be interpreted. It can also be interpreted that younger sibling can take up the role of father. Okay, this can be a unique situation that okay, father passes away very quickly, and the younger sibling is taking the role of father or responsibilities of father for the person, for the native. Okay, this can also be an interpretation. Also, third house is sixth from the 10th. It shows conflicts with the father. It shows like conflicts with authority figures. Like this you can do for every planet. There is a connection between the two. Okay, like another example for Taurus and Scorpio ascendants, seventh lord is also 12th lord. Okay, what it means is that their relationship can be in foreign lands, or in their relationship they may spend a lot of money and they may have a sense of loss. Okay, so this is what seventh lord and 12th lord is the same planet. If you go through my series of videos on ascendants, okay, it is there in the playlist section. You will find those videos, ascendant videos. I covered this thing also. Okay. Okay. Right. Ninth house or 10th house. The 7th house also represents foreign lands. Uh, Father is 10th. It is 7th from the 4th. 4th is your mother. Mother's spouse is father. As simple as this. Okay. Uh, 7th house represents places opposite to your birthplace. Yeah, understand it like this. Uh, First house is your birthplace, place of birth. So 7th house is opposite to it. So places opposite to your birthplace are seen from the 7th house. Okay. Mm. So some astrologers consider it as a house of foreign lands, 7th house, but largely 7th house is seen from foreign lands is seen from 3rd house, 9th house, 11th house, 12th house. These are the main. Scorpio ascendant moon in Aquarius, too much drama at work. Is it some time to change the job? Will I get number one Saturn Mahadasha? Again, I cannot give you prediction here. I have to see the whole chart and analyze things. So, if you want a proper consultation, take consultation from astrologer of your choice. Moon in Aquarius only means is that this person is in mid phase of Sadasati. Saturn is transiting over Aquarius. It is transiting over Moon. That is good enough reason to bring some changes, changes in career, changes in overall life also. Okay, because Moon is mind, and 4th house is home life. So there can be lots of changes there. Uh, but again I cannot say from this much information when person is going to get the job, how he is going to get the job and all. I cannot say anything. uh, First lord Saturn and 12th lord Jupiter. Just a second. Right, sorry. So first lord Saturn and 12th lord Jupiter. Lord Jupiter conjunct in 5th house in Taurus Kritika Nakshatra. And what is the question around? It can have like many interpretations. It can be like person's education can be delayed, person's childbirth can be delayed, like difficult relationships and all. What is the question around? Hi Niruj, how are you? Uh, George, is 7th house also of friends apart from 11th house? Friends are mainly seen from 2nd house, 4th house, 11th house. 2nd house is your family friends. 4th house is your friends from your homeland, your childhood, and this 11th house is 11th house is this professional friends. Okay. People whom you become friends with because of your profession, your work. Okay. uh, Karthik, Jupiter Rahu in 10th house Pisces, while Lagna Lord Mercury is in the 6th house with Saturn. Which kind of business job setup will good for this? I feel I have told earlier also that career consultations is a long process, 7 8 steps at least. Okay. uh, I cannot say. I'm sorry. Okay. Again, it takes normally one career consultation takes 1 hour. Okay, so I cannot give 1 hour to one question here. Pranam Guruji, is contentment a satisfaction of purely Jupiter or purely Ketu or both? I will say Jupiter. Ketu actually shows discontentment. Right. So I would say like Jupiter. because Ketu actually shows your discontentment, your feeling of separation and isolation from someone, frustrations towards someone. Okay, so I will never connect Ketu with contentment unless the person is like very spiritual one and all. Okay, that and then it is a different case altogether. Hmm. Yo. Hmm. Right. Lagna Lord Venus conjunct fifth Lord Rahu uh, in 10th house. What does this indicate? It can be like a career in creativity. It is Libra ascendant chart. Rahu Venus are in Cancer. In the fifth house, Venus represents creativity. Fifth house represents creativity. Even Rahu represents unique things, new things. Okay, so it also represents creativity. So it can be used for any creative purposes or creative career. Okay. uh, Otherwise, like this thing, person can be in any nourishing and like healthcare related career, also healing, counseling, teaching, because cancer is the sign of nourishment. Any work of nourishment, not necessarily counseling and teaching only, but any work of nourishment. Okay, so that can be also one of the indication. uh, Hi Priyank, how are you? Thank you, Sahil ji, for your kindness. Right, any other question you will want to ask? Hmm. To my paramedical qualification, I can't start my own business like nursing home or clinics. So, how to align match with my chart? What that has Venus Rahu in Cancer. You are in that profession. You are in profession of nourishing and taking care of people. So not necessarily that you need to start from the like full-fledged hospital and all. You can start on your own this a small at a small level. You can start with a small clinic. You can see how much you can spend. Okay, not necessarily that you should spend everything. Okay, you should invest everything. So these are the calculations we have to do when we are starting in business. Okay, as per individual case, like my only investment when I started in this profession was 10,000 rupees. Okay, 10,000 rupees for the site astrosaxena.com, nothing else. So I started with 10,000 rupees. So accordingly, you can make your own ways of making your own business. Okay, at least start telling people if you are interested in business. At least start telling people that you are interested in business. What will happen that you may meet like-minded people, and they may come up with an investment. Okay, you may have some new ideas coming from people. Okay, so this is what can happen. So that's why. I'm fine, sir. Thank you. I wished to know when there is a nakshatra exchange in the between 9th house Venus and 12th house Mars. Does it give any specific talents related to occult or energy work? It can. Ninth house is your ancient text and higher education and all, and this 12th house is hidden matters. Okay, it depends on what are the nakshatras involved, what is the ascendant, what is the dasha, and all these things are important. But as per this information, it can help in higher education of occult and hidden matters. Okay. Ankita ji, how are you? Jupiter in 4th house in Hasta Nakshatra. What could be spouse profession? I don't know. You are new to my channel or my website. I personally feel that there is no connection between astrology and marriage. So, no, and, marriage remains a social institution. Your astrological chart doesn't decide your marriages and all. Okay, so I cannot help you with this. If fourth house is damaged, is there no way to find peace? Look where fourth lord is going. Okay, peace is also seen from moon mind. Okay, look where moon is placed. Do things related with that house, that sign, that nakshatra. That will bring peace of mind. Thank you, Mrakshira and Purva Falguni. Right. So it is Virgo ascendant. Mars in Purva Falguni, Venus in Venus in Mrakshira Taurus. Right. It can happen. Person can get interested in occult side or occult side education. It can work well for them. But again, this is not prediction. What's your opinion about Chinese zodiac animals, sir? I have no knowledge about them, so it is unfair if I give any opinion. Okay, I know nothing about it. Okay, so I should not be saying anything. Right. Yes. Thank you. Combust doesn't mean that the person will not get any result. He can get results with delay in life and all. From 30s onwards and all. After 30, there is nothing like combust. There is nothing like retrograde. Everything can give you result. Just that if you are feeling you have no peace of mind, understand it like this: if you are feeling you have no peace of mind, then probably you are not doing what your chart is suggesting you to do, or what your fourth lord or what your moon is suggesting you to do. Okay, you are not doing that. That's why you are feeling a lack of peace of mind or loss of peace of mind, which both are same things anyways. Okay, yeah, I, mm, you with some, yeah, mm, 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 Fourth house is aspected by Saturn and Rahu. Stay away from your homeland. Mm. Again, these tidbits of information is are not good enough. I have to see the whole chart, then I can guide you properly. Thank you. Whenever Mars combust in transit, how this impact on society? I am not concerned about society. Okay, be concerned about yourself in your life. Your first concern should be you, nothing else. Okay, just forget about the society, forget about anyone around you. Your full focus on should be on yourself, your life. My full focus should be on myself, my own life. Forget about the society. Okay. uh, Ketu is planet of like intuition. Ketu can give good amount of intuition to the person if it is also sitting in the this what say, right. If it is also sitting in one of the moksha houses, 4th, 8th, and 12th, okay, so it can bring good amount of results in intuition factor there. Also, if Ketu is with Moon, Ketu is with Jupiter, it can also make someone very intuitive. Okay, so these are the placements which can bring intuition to the person. Mm, right. Okay. What planet? Uh, what planet combination makes native mentalist? What do you mean by mentalist? To read someone's mind? Again, like a person should be in a spiritual field if he is truly into those kind of things. Okay, meditation and all. He should be doing it. So Ketu again can be like good for intuition and these kind of things. Jupiter aspecting Ketu is also good for intuition. Jupiter Ketu conjunction, I will say more. Okay, maybe aspect also, but conjunction has more intensity. Hello, Sahib. How are you? Mm, I will not jump into the D9 chart. all of a sudden, I will first try to look at planetary positions in D1 chart. Okay, that will be my first focus, not like D9 and D10. Okay, first I will thoroughly examine the D1 chart, then I will go into D9. So this thing only becomes important if D1 has planetary placements which are helpful for person's intuition. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Uh, right. Venus Rahu Mercury conjunction. On internet, many claim to be highly relationships and intensive. Claim to be highly intensive means okay, but I never had been in any relationship. Okay. Now Mercury Venus gives the desires of like relationship and high desires of being in relationship. This kind of thing happens. It doesn't mean that you will have many relationship and all. Desires can be very high, and person can have like to explore those desires. Person can have multiple relationships. Okay, can, not necessary. Okay, so it only shows the desire factor. Rahu, Mercury, Venus. Okay, desires can be very high for the person. Mercury Mars Sun conjunction in the Gemini sign, aggressive in communication. Sun Mars Mercury in Gemini. Okay, Sun is fire, Mars is fire, Mercury is communication, Gemini is communication. All of them together, aggressive communication, fiery communication. Okay, provocative also. Like when they speak, then when they write, they can provocate you with their speak. How special D10 chart regarding profession. These charts come like become important to me after D1. First, I like to finish the reading from D1. Then I go into D9 and D10 and all that. Okay. Venus is exalted in D9. I don't consider D9. Uh, uh, D9 comes very late. For me, like D1 is most important. It is the mother of all charts. Okay, is when planet is in own sign. It has more comfort than that can make that planet to be lazy in the house matters that is residing. It depends on the planets. Like Venus and Jupiter can make someone lazy, can bring circumstances which can make person lazy. Okay, but Saturn cannot. Saturn is all about hard work and all. So Saturn may get you into situations where you have to put the best of effort. Okay, so this is the thing. So it depends on the planets which are there in own sign. Okay. Yeah. Venus Moon conjunction in Pisces sign. Dreamy person. Okay. Pisces is the sign of dream, utopia, and all. Okay, they are living in their own dream world. Okay, So Moon Venus in Pisces can be like dreamy about their desire or dreamy about their relationship. Like they are, uh, this person can be highly impractical. Okay, so that's what they need to learn in this life, to be practical, to be like overcoming this impracticality from life. Uh, in Aquarius Lagna, Venus, Mars, Saturn conjunct in 12th house. Venus in Dhanisha, Mars, Saturn in Shravana. What is the question? Again, it can have lots of interpretations. One of the interpretation very difficult for relationship life. Venus with two strong malefic. Also in Dhanishta nakshatra, which is the nakshatra of celibacy. Plus Mars, Saturn in Shravana and Venus in Dhanishta gives a good indication for someone gaining a lot from property. Okay, properties, real estate, wealth, assets, and all. Like person can get lot of like this real estate properties and all, or benefits from them. What would first lord in Mula Nakshatra? Life path goes through a major destruction, uprooting and rooting back again. Okay, so life will go through a major destruction. Inside Sun, Mercury, Jupiter in the seventh for Capricorn ascendant, man. That means they are in the Cancer sign. Jupiter is exalted. Sun, Mercury creating Buddha-Ditti Yoga. Excellent for any work of teaching, guiding, and counseling. Ketaki ji, how are you? How does Venus behave in Chitra Nakshatra and Libra for Aquarius ascendant? Venus in Chitra. Venus is relationship. If you go into the mythological story of Chitra, it is all about letting go of ego in relationship matters. Okay, like this Chitra Nakshatra. The stories of Sun and Sandhya, and Sun was told that he can meet Sandhya only when he lets go of his fire and heat. That means he lets go of his ego. So Chitra Nakshatra story is all about ego conflicts in relationship. Venus is relationship, so they can have lots of ego conflicts in their relationship. Plus Chitra is related with creativity. Chitra literally means picture. Okay, so creativity. So this is like Venus in Chitra can make someone very creative. That's it. So they can have lots of creative interests, hobbies, talents, and all that can benefit them. For creative life, great placement. For relationship life, difficult placement. Should move away from birthplace for success in profession. Yes, it can be like when three planets are in 12th house, person should be like going away from their homeland. What's your source of astrology learning, sir? Nothing. Okay, this YouTube, Google, and all. Just like perseverance. That's it. Like listening to the same video again and again, reading the same art again and again and all. Okay, persevere. Anyone can learn astrology. How is exalted planet affect on the seventh house from where it is sitting? Its seventh aspect is going on. It should be beneficial, mainly in career related matters or non-living significances, but relationship life will be difficult. Anyways, Venus in Purvabhadra Nakshatra in Pisces sign. Good for spiritual matters but difficult for relationship, because Purvabhadra is represented by a two-faced person. A person who has two faces. Okay. So Venus in Purvabhadra, either they can have a cheating kind of situation in the relationship, they can cheat, their partner can cheat, either ways. Okay, or it can be like a split, two-faced person, two relationship or two partners and all that. That is also a possibility. For spiritual matters, creative matters, excellent position. Does sixth Lord Mars in second house, sixth Lord Mars in second Sagittarius, make one go to foreign? Foreign land related houses are third, ninth, 11th, 12th. Rahu represents foreign lands. On Ankita's question of Venus Moon, can this be true? A expense on fine dining, food experience, right? They love to live a very luxurious life. Okay, like Moon, Venus in Pisces, want to have the best of everything and all. Mentality to have high expectation from partner, not high expectation, they live in a dream world. Okay, they feel that they will marry a prince or queen or a king and all that. So they are living in that dream world. It is not expectation that they are expecting. They genuinely feel that they are going to marry queen or king. They genuinely feel from their basic childhood. Okay, so this happens with them. uh, Physical relationship, it depends on the person. Lots of things are get involved, uh, so it largely depends on your upbringing, your society and all. uh, so I will not comment on that, but otherwise it is like a very dreamy kind of person. Moon Venus in Pisces. 10th Lord Moon, we are coming to the closer of the session, 53 minutes. Okay. 10th Lord Moon in the 12th house of Virgo. This indicates to work in isolated places of foreign lands, uh, uh, foreign lands, but what to choose, where to choose for pursuing business. I will repeat, sir, all these things. So I will just repeat in case you missed. All these things require detailed analysis. So if you want to be like this precise, what you want to choose, this is not an astrological consultation forum. Just to make you clear, okay? This is just conceptual questions. If you have any conceptual question, ask. This is you are asking full-fledged consultation. I cannot give. If anyone else give, please contact that person on his YouTube channel in these type of sessions. Okay, I cannot give. And as I said, if you really have some problem going on, please take proper consultation. Don't rely on uh, answers given in these type of sessions. Okay, this is just a Q&A session, and this is not a consultation going on. So if you have some issue going on, please take consultation from astrologer of your choice. Don't take consultation from me. I am not saying that can take consultation from me. Can take consultation from anywhere in the world, astrologer of your choice, but this is not the place to get your consultations. Thank you. I hope this makes it clear. Third Lord Mars in 12th house, is it good for foreign settlement? Yeah, it can bring lots of travels. Third house is traveling, for 12th house is foreign. It can be good for foreign travel and all, and I think it will be in good dignity in both the signs, like either Leo or this Capricorn. It doesn't matter whether it is short term or long travels, but it can bring travel. Learning from your wisdom is blessing for all of us. Please keep showering your blessing on us. Thank you. Take care. Okay. So again, just to repeat, these sessions are only for conceptual questions, not for your consultation purposes. And as I said, if you have any issue going on, please take proper consultation. Okay. Again, I am saying don't take from me. I am not saying take from me. Nothing. Don't take from me. Take from any astrologer of the world. That will be helpful. Okay. Rather than these one question, one answer kind of thing. It's your wish, but I don't say anyone. Okay. Take care. Have a nice weekend.